Your weekend just got better. This is Let's Talk Showbiz right here on Joy News on Multi TV. This is the weekend edition with your favorite girl, Becky. I am here to give you everything happening in the world of entertainment. Everything that you've missed during the week. I'm bringing them all back to you. But before we come back with the stories, let's take Fresh Oil by Jana Hamilton. I'll be back.
Fresh oil, fresh oil, fresh oil.
Join me. This is Let's Talk Showbiz right here on your favorite news channel, JoyNews on Multi TV. My name is Becky, and the song you heard is by Jana Hamilton. It's called Fresh Oil. You should go onto the various social media platforms and download the song. You will be blessed by this particular song. Let's move away from Jana Hamilton and talk about our stories. Let's talk about Mettle. Yes, Mettle actually has a show tomorrow, and well, he is asking you to come and receive loads of miracles.
Every time. I mean, this is recently I even posted something and said that to every promotion comes a higher challenge or a new challenge that you'd have to face. Somebody puts it, said every level comes with a new devil.
Yeah.
Challenges are part of our lives, and so I'm not one of those people that is very particular about challenge and I'm looking forward to this challenge or that challenge. I'm always trusting God for strength and grace to overcome. That's all I do. And also I believe that not every challenge that comes our way is necessarily one that would destroy us, but sometimes some comes our way to learn from it, to know what to do in the next level. So basically that's it. So I'm one of those people that I don't take challenges too personal. Yeah. I look at what I'm to learn from it and how I can deal with it or how I can handle it. That's all. So I'm always trusting God. What do you first of all want me to learn from this? How can I overcome this? And that's it for me.
So basically we should trust God with all the challenges that comes our way.
Yeah, basically. They're all parts of it. It comes with a package. Sometimes you have to deal with all of it. Yeah. So the program is Praise Reloaded. Praise Reloaded is what I do, my annual event every June. But each year comes with its own theme, and this year's theme is the atmosphere of miracles. And so it's more of going to be like a live praise and worship atmosphere. There are different musicians or worship leaders coming from different sides, and it's more for me people that I prayed and I was directed to select. So it's not necessarily just about names also, but also about what they carry and what is about to happen in the place. And so it's going to be a tangible manifestation of the presence of God, the power of God, not just music, but we're trusting God to do things which He's promised us. Going to heal, He's going to deliver. So many things are going to happen there. And so you're all invited. I mean, we don't say things we don't know. And for me, what I always say is that we're not just there to do it for you. Myself, I need the miracle myself. And so one thing I believe is that God would always do through you what He wants to do unto others through you. Like there's Aretha Anderson, she's from UK. Victory Bible Church, and she's an amazing worship leader, powerful one for that matter. And I've experienced her ministry a few times, and I know that she has so much to offer when it comes to worship, and the fact that God is going to use her to be a blessing. The Simeon is from France. She's French, but I have a big surprise when it comes to Simeon. Simeon is French, but she has a great affiliation to Africa, and her heart for God is just beautiful. She'll be singing. French. We have a surprise. We have a surprise, but don't worry. If not, it's for my surprise.
That's like a more reason why we should come.
You need to be there. There's Uncle Atu, which is one of our own blessed one of the Lord, powerful minister of the gospel, and then there is also Onos Ari. Onos is from Nigeria.
The name sounds like.
Yeah, she's from Nigeria, a powerful worship leader also for that matter.
Thank you.
She's from House on the Rock, but also a renowned gospel.
You're not drinking?
I'll drink, don't worry.
Sure.
When I start, I'll finish it.
That's okay.
I'll just
drink mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Honors, and then there's Kinski, there's Kwesi Brimpon, there's Luigi Maclean, which I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
And so it's a packed night.
Let's talk showbiz.
Away from Mettle, let's talk about Nadia Buari. Yes, she made a very big revelation over the week. She actually has 4 kids. Did you know that? Well, we have details of Nadia Buari, how she managed to keep the 4 kids a secret to, everybody. But now, on Father's Day, she decided that she will tell the whole world how good of a father her baby daddy is. He's actually married to Nadia Buari. Yes, so they're actually married and they have 4 kids. So this is the news. Nadia Buari is married with 4 kids.
Actress Nadia Buari has indeed taken privacy to a whole new level. In a post that expressed her love for her husband on Father's Day, the actress disclosed she has had 4 kids in the past 3 years. She revealed that after her twin girls in 2015, she was blessed with another girl in 2017. In January 2018, she had a 4th child. The post came with an adorable video of family time whose identity she consciously kept hidden. This revelation has startled many, as the actress has done well to keep her family life absolutely private.
Let's talk showbiz.
So if you don't know, now you know. Nadia Buari is officially off the market. She's actually married with 4 kids. Let's move away from Nadia Buari and talk about Nadia. Yes, Nadia is the daughter of Pat Thomas. She's been doing music for a very long time. She recently revealed that she was actually blind in one eye. We never knew that. That's like a deep secret that she revealed during the week, and I'd like to share that with you. She's been talking on the Written in the Stars. It's a show on Joy Prime, and of course I have that for you here on the weekend edition of Let's Talk Showbiz.
He starts to, he says, come here, show me your hand, open your palm. So I do this, and then he swings, and then I swerved it. He says, show me your hand, open your palm.
This is in Liberia.
Yeah. And then I do this instead of this. I don't know what got into me. And I do this, and he swing again, and then it landed on my eye.
Are you serious?
And it's the most
painful,
excruciating pain I've ever felt.
So what's the state of your eye now?
After this one here, so it's not that many people that know, but I'm blind in this eye. So yeah.
So you blind?
Completely.
Oh,
You drive me crazy. Give it up.
Would them before, would they tell me why? Can you tell me why? If I went before, Jojo me why? I go and take this boy, don't they complain? No.
Let's talk showbiz.
Alright, still on Written in the Stars, Leewk was also, you know, he also debuted on the show, and he's been making a couple of revelations. The fact that his wife, Pokelo, said something really hurtful to him, which made him decided that, okay, this is enough. I have never thought that as a wife you will say something like that. So this got Leewk very, very down. It actually touched his ego, and he's been talking.
So my wife actually said things to me that hit me in the spine, right? And every day you can wake up and it actually rings in your head to say, what? Like, am I really this? Or is it really that? Or is that really for real? Like, it goes in so deep.
It cuts.
You feel like
less of a man.
More or less. More than less.
Wow.
You know? But at the end of the day, I chose to forgive because she's the mother of my only son. And, you know, to err is human and to forgive is divine, is what they say. She probably didn't mean it, or she did. She's apologized. But there's just some things about a man, or some things you say to a man that just knocks his ego and knocks it off. But so it's gone now, it's forgiven. But to say in the least that was what, or the most, that was what hit me to the core. It's some things my wife said to me.
Let's talk showbiz.
Alright, let's move away from Leewk and talk about our spotlight segment. Yeah, we shed the light on one young man who is making it big in the gospel music industry. I'm talking about Luigi Maclean, yes. And my colleague Daniela hung out with Luigi Maclean, and he's been sharing how he started his ministry, how he met Mettle. I remember Bononi, the guy was on it. So we've been hanging out with Luigi Maclean.
Luigi Maclean, hello.
Hello.
Okay, so the very first thing I want to ask you is, are you Ghanaian?
Definitely. I look Ghanaian, don't I?
Yes, but your name, I've heard someone say you're Italian.
Please don't mind anybody who says anything. I'm Luigi Adote Maclean. So when you hear Adote, you know I'm Ghanaian. Okay. So definitely I'm Ghanaian.
So you're Ghan?
Yes.
I see. Your name is like, you know, you don't have to struggle to use any name for showbiz because it's already very showbiz-like. Anyway, so let's get to know Luigi Maclean. Who is Luigi Adote Maclean?
Well, Luigi Maclean is a Ghan boy. Luigi Maclean is a God lover and a gospel musician, an upcoming gospel musician. And I would say Luigi Maclean is someone who thinks that God is much more than just the church and how sometimes we make him look. He's much more than that. He's the kind of God who loves everybody. So he tries to show that in his music, or whenever he sings, or even in his personality. And anybody who comes close to me will know that definitely God is someone who loves everybody, no matter what. That's who Luigi Maclean is.
Let's talk about school. Where did you go to school? Yeah.
Well, school, is primary school really necessary, or I should just St. Bernadette Dansoman, and then from there I went to Infanspim, the school. And then from there Tech Kumasi. Okay. That's it.
You've been to DB schools.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, so St. Bernadette.
Well, it's a little bit DB.
Are you a DB?
I don't. Okay, in heaven's language, I'm DB because I'm a child of a king. But
okay, in Ghanaian language, are you a DB?
I don't think I'm there yet.
Really?
I don't think I'm there yet.
Okay, so how did you meet Mettle?
It's amazing. Oh, it was in school. It was back in Tech. I think we used to be part of the people who sing in tech, and I was blessed enough to be part of Harvest Chapel. Back then in school, Harvest was a big deal. It has some of the best singers. Alexandra was there, Kumsin was there. And I think around that time, Joe had started out. He had moved from Sowiness, so he targeted the campuses. So he used to come to Tech a lot of times. So whenever he came around, we were the ones who were backing him. So it started from there. Actually, my manager, Kumsin, introduced me to him. He wasn't his manager then. He was just a singer like me. And so he came one time, and then Kumsin called me and said, "Oh, Joe Mettle is here. And there's this program. Do I want to come and back him?" I said, "Oh, why not?" And so from there, nothing happened till we came home. We came on vacation, and then Joe was having his first album launch. So I was invited again, and then from then I became part of the family.
How's it like working with him?
Oh, it's nothing difficult. It's fun. And you know, he's a big man, so I look up to him a lot, and it's nice having someone you can learn from, being your head and directing you and guiding you. So it's been interesting. I'll say it's a great learning experience.
How much effort do you put into training and rehearsals? So each time you're having we're recording a song or you're coming up with a show, how much rehearsal do you put in?
Oh, you know, it's all about these things. You get better when you practice them more. So we try as much as possible to rehearse as much as we can. So rehearsal is a lot. We do a lot of rehearsals before any final show.
Okay. So what exactly is the arrangement? Are you signed on to his record label, or what's the arrangement?
Yes, I am. I'm signed on to his record label, which is Reverb Studios.
Okay. For how long?
For as long as we will go together.
Okay. Do you write yourself? Do you write?
Yes, I do write myself. Yes.
How many? You haven't had any single out yet.
But it's coming out this June, very soon. So, and I think if you want to hear, you should come for Praise Reloaded. It's happening just this Sunday.
Away from Luigi Maclean for his contribution to the gospel music industry, for his immense contribution to the gospel music industry. Elder Kwesi, Dr. Miracle, celebrated 40 years of praises, 40 years of worship, powerful worship songs. And of course, Let's Talk Showbiz, we were there at the launch. Of course, we bring you this.
Somebody lift your hands unto the Lord. We just want to praise Him.
I think that he served his nation well, and no wonder he is a national hero because he was awarded by President Kufuor during his presidency. And I think that we need to celebrate him as he even moves forward.
At first, I remember when I was going to secondary school, I love all his songs, especially Wema no maminka wasem, maminka nya washem. I love that song so much.
He stands in the middle. His colleagues, he inspires them, and also inspired those of us who see him as a father and a mentor. I believe that he found his assignment and his course, and then he concentrated on it, pursued it, followed it, and it's been a blessing.
Yes, so when we got married, I was singing with him. Yes, I came to meet him singing. So I was also singing at church, so I joined him and we were all singing together.
Very, very serious. I have received more blessing from the man since he started bringing some CDs out. I've been blessed by his ministry.
Me friend here nyame de che mensa me kan sa me da ho anaju ba ko na me so bofo fi soro digital be che mensa.
My call to ministry is divine, and it was through a dream. An angel appeared and handed to me a guitar. After the vision, I decided to learn how to play the guitar in the genesis of my ministry. I knew if I glorify God with my talent, He will also honor me.
Missing guitar, no. Missing, I'm sure to say, me boy guitar, from there, no. The most nyami adu odi asha minsano. Nyami odi asha minsanti. Ejesa me na me ye. There are
two types of gospel songs, those with divine inspiration and those without divine inspiration. My advice for artists is that they should uphold righteousness and remain humble. God makes the humble great.
Nyame no obebre wase na abre ho ase otumi se ti bia obema so amen.
Let's talk showbiz.
Powerful man of God. They will wish him all the best. Elder Kwesi Miracle has so many things coming up, and so you should look out for that. I mean, as in when it comes. Let's move away from Elder Kwesi Miracle and talk about Neo. We've moved from all the local stories. I am now on the international stories. I'm talking about Neo. When was the last time you heard from him? Well, he had another baby number 2. It's a boy, and he's so excited. And he's also excited about his new album. You should hear this.
Just to get out there and give the energy, give the crowd my energy and get it back from them. I'm happy. Sorry, I'm a little frantic right now. So my son was born 2 days ago. Yeah, so I'm here to do this because I love my fans. I'm here to do this, but as soon as this is done, I'm headed back over there. Yeah.
I was going to congratulate you.
Thank you very much.
I mean, you've got a full house now.
Man.
How excited are you, and how did you guys come up with the name?
Super duper excited. I had nothing to do with the name. I will say that. I let wifey go ahead and take the reins on that one. So she came up with Roman Alexander. She said it came to her in a dream. And then Raj, the baby's godmother is Indian, so she threw the Raj in there, and then Smith is my last name. So Roman Alexander Raj Smith.
What's the best part about being a dad?
Oh man. At this stage of it, just waiting to see his little personality develop. You know what I mean? Like, my oldest boy is 6, and he's definitely me at 6. Like he's an artistic all day long. Like he sits and draws all day. SJ is only 2, but he's definitely more energetic. He's the one that's running around. He wants to wrestle all the time and whatnot. So it's just my most fun is being at home, just rolling around on the ground with them, man. That's my joy. That's the joy of my life currently. I love it.
And I mean, extra special Father's Day tomorrow. How does it get planned? Like, do the kids do something special? I know they're kind of young, but
well, I mean, I don't have anything to do with what happens on Father's Day. I'm just there. No work, and the whole tribe is around. All of my children, my mom, my sister, my wife, and they figure out what they're going to do for me. Yeah, this is Daddy's Day, so I don't know yet.
That's our show for this weekend edition of Let's Talk Showbiz right here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Becky. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please kindly join me same time next weekend for even more thrilling edition of Let's Talk Showbiz. I will be back. I need you to be here, right here on the news channel, Joy News. Bye-bye.